Hello students, welcome back to the another lesson today, and today we are going to discuss about a very important topic related to money. Students, what if you go to the market for shopping, and what are the things you observe there? So yes, very first if you go to the shopkeeper will ask you what are the items or goods you want to purchase, right? Secondly, the customer will inquire about the rates of various goods that he or she wants to purchase. After that, the customer will place the order and the shopkeeper note it down on a sheet of paper or in a notebook. After that, what will happen? Yes, the shopkeeper will calculate the price of each item purchased by the customer. Then he finds the total price of all the goods and the item purchased by the customer. After that, what he will do? He will give the slip to the customer. The customer will again cross-check the things and he will come across the correctness if it is there. At the last, if the bill is absolutely correct, then customer will make the payments. So this all process goes on. We select the goods, we place the order, we check out whether the goods are being given to us in a proper quantity or not, what are the rates, what are the price rates, and at the end when we verify all the things, we make the payment to the shopkeeper. Now, what is this all process? This all process in which we have used a small sheet of paper to calculate the quantities, the rates, and the total price, that is called bill. This is called bill. Now, if we talk about a bill, we have different kinds of bills which we see when we go to the market or any other goods purchasing. For example, it can be your electricity bill, it can be your water bill, it can be any goods bill, it can be your shopping list bill, or it can be your school fee bill, right? So if we talk about a sample of a bill, so bill contains some of the very important things which should be there. Very first, the name and address of the shop. So that means from which shop we have purchased the good, their logo along with the name of the shop should be mentioned in the bill. Secondly, the name of the customer. That means you people who have purchased the goods. The third, the address and phone number of the customer, so that if there will be any contact related to the things, then we can easily contact the customer also. The fourth point, the data on which the purchase is made. Next point, the brief description of the item purchased by the customer. Next, what is being required after the goods purchasing? The quantity. What is the quantity of the goods purchased by the customer, along with its unit price. That means the price of the item per unit. After that, you have to make the total money of the items. That means the total of all the items, which is also called subtotal. And at last, the signature or the initials of the shopkeeper, which will verify that yes, the goods is being purchased from the shopkeeper and he has completely cross-verified the goods, its price and the number of items in the bill. So this is how we prepare a bill, and today we are going to learn how to prepare bills related to the number of goods and its price rate. So let us take some questions from your book exercise and let's see how to solve them.
So students, let us take a question from your book exercise in which you have to prepare the bill for the given conditions. That means for the purchasing. Now the question says, my sister and my father went for shopping. My sister bought some toys. And what are the toys she bought? 3 Ludos, 2 skipping ropes, 1 building block and 3 toy planes. Now we are given with the number of items, or you can say the number of toys which she has purchased. Now what are the cost? So as you can see here, the cost of one Ludo was rupees 22.50, one skipping rope for rupees 25, one building block for rupees 75, and one toy plane is of rupees 50. Now it is being said that you have to prepare a bill for this. So how you are going to prepare a bill, as we have already discussed about how to prepare a bill. So here very first, for the sample of the bill, that means when you will start preparing a bill, at the very top you have to write the name of the shop. What is the city and what is the state. So we actually mention the address of the shop from which we have purchased the goods. Then the contact number of the shopkeeper, bill number, and the date on which we have made the purchasing, we have done the shopping. After that, the name and address. Whose name and address will be there? Yes, the name and the address of the customer will be mentioned here. So as I have taken here, since in the question it was not mentioned that what is the name of the shop or what is the address, so in that case you can simply take it as XYZ toy store. Since she has purchased some toys, so that means toys we will get from a toy store only. So I have mentioned it as toy store, Abu Road, Rajasthan. Phone number, in this contact number you can mention any of the contact number as per your convenience. I have just mentioned some of the digits. Bill number, so you can mention any of the number. Date on which the purchasing is done. After that, the address of the person who has purchased. Since in our question it is not mentioned who is the person, so you can take any name here. Since the child's sister has made the purchasing with his father, so in that case I have just taken Mr. N.K. Sharma, Abu Road, Rajasthan. Now next is the main body part of the bill. So in the body part, very first, the first item which she purchased was Ludo. So Ludos she purchased, and how many quantities? In quantities, number of Ludos purchased by her is 3 Ludos. She purchased 3 Ludos. The cost of each item, that means one Ludo, was rupees 22.50. So the total cost of 3 Ludos will become rupees 67.50. Clear, students? Then let's come to the second item. The second item which she purchased was skipping ropes. So skipping ropes, and how much in number she purchased? She purchased 2 skipping ropes. So that means quantity in numbers will be 2. Then the next column is for the price of the item for unit item. That means for each item. So the price of one skipping rope as given in the question was rupees 25. So what will be the cost of 2 skipping ropes then? Rupees 50, because you have to multiply 25 with 2. Then the third item which she purchased was building block, and she purchased only one set of building block which cost her rupees 75, and since she purchased only one, so 1 multiplied by 75, the total amount of the building block is rupees 75. Similarly, the last item which she purchased was toy plane, and the toy plane, how many numbers of toy planes she purchased? She purchased 3 toy planes. What is the cost of one toy plane? Rupees 50. So 50 multiplied by 3. What is the total cost of the toy plane now? 150. So as you can see in this last column, we are here with the cost of each item along with the number of quantities. That means the total cost of 3 Ludos, rupees 67.50. The total cost of 2 skipping ropes, rupees 50. The total cost of 1 building block, rupees 75. And similarly, the total cost of 3 toy planes, rupees 150. Clear, students? Now, after getting the amount for each item, what shopkeeper will do? Yes, the shopkeeper will make a total of all the items. That means all the price. So he will add all the price rates, and the total for this is rupees 342.50. So rupees 342 and 50 paise. This is the total amount which father has to pay to the shopkeeper as he has purchased all these toys. Clear, students? So here we have made the totaling, and at the last, this is very necessary that whenever a shopkeeper gives a bill, he or she has to sign the bill so that it will be like a proof that yes, the items were purchased from the particular shop on the particular date with a particular bill number and the name and the address of the customer. So this is how you have to prepare the bill for the rest of the questions which is given in your book exercise. I hope the lesson was clear to all of you. Kindly go ahead and prepare the bill for the rest of the questions. Thank you for the lesson, students. Have a great day.